What's up, guys? It's your boy Ty, and tonight I have something special. Tonight I'm going to be upgrading my MSI GF63 Thin laptop, and I got this laptop from Amazon, and this laptop is still pretty dope. I use it for my editing and a lot of other things. It has 32 gigabytes of RAM, but it only has 1 terabyte of storage SSD. So I am upgrading it. So if you guys know, all the apps that you use on your computer, they require data, right? And I've gotten to the point that I don't have any of my videos saved on that laptop. I have external hard drives, but just the simple operating apps on the computer are taking up so much space that I need to upgrade. 1 terabyte just isn't enough, especially if I have my editing software up there. Even if I am exporting the videos, the editing software, and again, just the software that runs the computer, the basic software. So I'm going to be upgrading it. I'm going to be upgrading it to a 4 terabyte. I got this right here off of Amazon too. Everything Amazon. But this is a Crucial, and this is a 4 terabyte PCIe. All right. And I had that link to that in the description. But something else that I'm doing, so when you do these upgrades, and again, I'm gonna be upgrading the SSD from 1 terabyte to 4. To do this process, you typically have to have some type of software where you go into the computer and, you know, when you go through and upgrade what's on your current SSD and put it on the new SSD. I'm not getting any software. I'm using this bad boy, and this is the Wavelink, and you can hook this up and you can do offline clone. All right, so I'm gonna be using this to clone my SSDs, what's in here to here, and I'm gonna use this bad boy offline. I'm gonna let you guys know what the process, how the process goes, if it's fast or not. I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of talking during the process because I'm gonna be focused, because really this is the first time I'm ever doing this. But I want to show you guys that it's pretty simple. Anything that can be taken apart, I always can put it back together. So without further ado, if you like me and you want to upgrade your SSD from 1 to 4 terabytes, stay tuned and let's get into it. All right, we're gonna get started. First, I'd like to say I did buy this little screwdriver and screw set off Amazon too, because I knew I was gonna be taking these little screws out. And again, that will be in the description of this video too. So first, I'm gonna take out these screws. I'm gonna make sure I count them up as I take them out so we don't lose them. That's 1, 2, and we might have a little chat since we doing this. I was going to talk a little bit, but man, the data game is crazy. So, you know, everything, apps, pictures, all of that requires more data. So whatever computer system you have now, even gaming systems, they all have a set amount of data, and you know, a couple terabytes, few terabytes, whatever you got. Eventually you're gonna run out of space, and I think everybody knows this. That's one of the reasons why, if you're into stocks, like this channel did start off as a stocks channel, that's why data stocks and stocks that are like cloud services and things like that, those stocks are like really good places to be, because regardless of what space you're in, you're gonna need data. Look at me, I'm a content creator, and again, I'm just upgrading because I need more data. I can't even run the simple programs on my computer without a pop-up saying I'm out of space. And I'm not even saving my videos to my own computer. I'm saving it to an external hard drive. Because I do create a whole lot of videos, you guys know that. But data, yeah, data. You gotta love it. So right now, again, I'm just taking out these screws. And this screwdriver is pretty dope because it's magnetic. Like the screws come right out once I twist it. So I would recommend buying this from Amazon or having some type of screwdriver like this from M. And like I said, I just use Amazon. When you want something, you want it right, use what somebody else using. It's easy to refer people to these type of items. And I'm just hoping when I get up in here, it's pretty simple. I have seen people use something to pry open the sides. Me, I'm El Cheapo, so I got a butter knife. We got a butter knife, but it should be good. Oh, whoopsies, I just lost a screw, but luckily I found it. I found it. So I think I got all the screws out. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 screws. Now let's see if we can pop the top on this bad boy. Not sure the best approach for this. Okay, so I'm just gonna attack the side right here. Put this little butter knife right in there. Slide that thing on in there. Oops. Again, once I'm in there, I'm just gonna try to go around with my little butter knife. There, I'm in there. Oop. And once you get in there, you just work your way. And I heard a pop. I think we are in the business. Saw dust. Yeah, once you pop that top, it's easy. Start popping it around. I see dust. I feel dusty, man. I've been putting in work. I'm just slowly working around. I don't want to damage nothing. It's coming right on off. And slowly working on around. Slowly. So right here, make sure you pull that off and come off of those. You don't want to damage nothing. Still working. And bam. So I kind of just smoothly worked around here. And this is what it looks like on the inside. And the piece that I will be replacing is right here. You guys can see it says 1 terabyte. That's the piece I will be replacing. So this is how it looks when it's open. I'm just gonna open this real quick to show you guys what this looks like. As you guys can see, my new one will slide right in there. And again, this is my 4 terabyte. It's gonna slide right in here. But first, we're gonna have to clone these things. So I'm simply gonna undo this screw right here. Simple, gentle. And we're supposed to unplug it. Right here is where the battery power is at. I've seen everybody say you're supposed to unplug this thing right here or something. Not sure how we do that. So I'm not gonna leave it on. But you guys can see the fan is kind of dirty. So I might try to clean that up real quick just to get some of that off too. Really dusty in there. And this is just the fan that keeps your computer cool. Little dust, little dust. Clean that dust off. I wish I had thought about it. I might come back in here. So in this video, I'm just upgrading the terabytes, but I see how easy it is to upgrade this RAM. When I get the funds, I think I'm gonna upgrade my RAM too and add a stick of RAM. Right now I got 32. In the future, I might need that. And in the future, maybe I might even upgrade this again. Right now, I only could afford the 4. Hey man, everybody ain't balling like that. But I got 4 here, and I think my desktop is also 4 terabytes. But we're gonna try to undo this. Oh. And it should be rather simple. It's like glued down. It simply wiggles out over here. Oh, these are the cooling pads. Huh. I might use those again. These was nice touches. These are like the little cooling pads to keep it cool, and they are cool. So now that that part's done, now I'm gonna be using my wavelength. So to get here, all I used was a screwdriver, a good old plastic butter knife, And now I'm gonna check out this wavelength. And this wavelength is a USB-C SSD enclosure with offline clone. So again, that offline clone is what I really want to use. Simple wavelength. It tell you when it's 25, 50, 75, and 100%. Clone button, power button. And then when you connect to the computer, USB-C. Now let's see, can we take this thing out? Okay, with something like this, we definitely have to go to the instructions. One button offline cloning. It tells you just put the sticks in, plug it up, push the button, and wait. I'm not sure how long this cloning process takes, but we shall find out. So it does say your new SSD has to be formatted. All right, and it also tells you how to format it. But you have to format your new SSD, which is cool because we're going to use this to format it too. So the wavelength, if I can get this thing open, it slides open. I thought it was gonna pop open, but you gotta stick your finger in that thing, slide it open. And it says the target and source. So of course your source is gonna be your old SSD. And then this is gonna be your target SSD. So we are going to put this new one in here. We're gonna put the new one in here, and then I'm gonna plug this up to my computer to format it. Okay, I did want to show you guys. This is the new 4TB SSD. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna simply put it in here for the target. Set it gently in there. Slide it in, you hear that little snap. So also I had to open the hardware up. So in the pack, you have the charger, and then you have the screw pieces for this. And you got some little heatsink pads. Oh, snap. These are the same little pads that we had inside here. They're probably just to keep it cool. So we're gonna take this off. I'm gonna use these bad boys. Take this off. You can use it how you want to, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. Again, I know this is the target. And this one, I know this is the source. So on the left is the source, on the right is the target, and you can kind of see that at the top up here it says source, target. I'm just gonna put this here too. And these little gum sticks just keep your SSDs from overheating. So that's what I'm using that for. And then these are the pieces that go in here. I was like, man, something ain't right. But these are the pieces that go in there. So they're like little rubbery pieces. You want us to put that down first. So you put that down in there like that. Yeah, you want to push it down now. All right. Now it's holding that one in place. Yeah, now I'm gonna hook this up to the computer so I can format this SSD. Oh, right, that was pretty quick. That quick format. Now I have it plugged up, and now all I want to do is take my old SSD, put it right in here. Here, feel a little snap. Also, go ahead and get one of these little plug thingies. You're gonna sit that down. Do I want to lift it up a little bit? Put that slightly in there. Yep, and lock it in. Now you're ready to go. Again, you have your target, your new one, and your old one. It's in there, nice and snug. Want to see how this wavelength works? Like so. And the button right here says clone. So we are going to hit clone. To clone, it says keep pressing until all indicators light up. So you have to hold it. Now it's cloning. So I will say, it took me a little bit of time. I kept pressing it, but I ended up holding it, and then it started to do its thing. So now it's cloning. So it says while it's cloning, you're gonna get this. They're gonna be dancing and dancing until you get all 4 are complete. And it's the 25, 50, 75, 100. And that's the source, and that's the target. So that's how you're gonna know it's complete. So now we wait, let it charge and do its thing, and I'll let you guys know how long it takes. Right now, it's 11:22, and now it's 11:38. It didn't take long at all. And as you guys can see, it's 100% lit up, meaning it's fully transferred. So now that all 4 lights have lit up, that means it's done 100%, and you unplug the power, then you take the SSD out. And again, we have the one we just cloned. And I'm not even sure what I want to do with this other one. Once you pop that out, it rises up like that. And now we have our fresh SSD. Then we have our fresh SSD. Slide that thing in there, pop it down. Take the screw that was provided. We're gonna put this to the side for now. Take the screw that was provided. And now we go and put it down. And your upgrade is finished. Now we just gotta put everything back. Honestly, guys, that was pretty easy. Pretty easy and satisfying. Learn how to do something new. I feel like I can even do something for somebody if they wanted me to. I'm gonna charge them something though. Cause like I said, that little device that you can sync it with is on point. I'm being careful when I put this back, because you know these sides over here was kind of sensitive, so I'm popping those back in first. You can hear everything snapping back in place. Check to make sure everything is good. Like I said, and if you wanted to clean your PC out while you was doing, while you were had it open, it's no problem cleaning it out. We're gonna go ahead and put all these pieces back. And please let me know in the comments, was this pretty easy for you guys to follow? I try to make things simple as possible. I don't like when people make things overly complicated. So I'm a simple guy. I like to keep things simple. And you can hear things snapping back in place, which is a good sound. As you screw these down, and so you hear your computer going back in place. You want your computer to be tight. And we definitely gonna check the boot up so you guys can see that this did work. But honestly, this process was pretty smooth. I hope this video really helped some people out. Let me know again if you guys want me to do more. Well, no, I ain't doing more. I just like to do what I'm doing myself. Things that help me out. But if you have any questions about this process, let me know. Like I said, I like to keep it real with y'all. I ain't doing this just to be doing it. Unless somebody sends me some computer parts, I could probably do this for, a living. Especially this was cake. I should have upgraded my RAM while I was in there, but I know what to do now. So all your screws are back in. Only thing left is to firmly see if the rest is snapping in. Make sure everything looks tight. Now the only thing left is to boot it up and see if this bad boy works. If the installation works, the bad boy should still work. So the computer at first said it needed to check something, but again, if you cloned it right, you should be good. It always asks me to set something up. Okay, now that I have cloned my drive, when I go into my drive, what I see is my old drive. When I click on the properties, it says I'm almost at capacity. You guys can see I only had that much gigabytes left. It was like barely free space on this thing, but it's saying I have extra free space now. So what we're gonna go in here and do is allocate that free space. So what we're gonna do is go down here and go to create. Right here, I had already picked it, but it says create and format disk partition. All right, basically disk management. When you go into disk management, what we're gonna go in here and do is take this free space, click on it, simple volume, hit next. Yeah, that's the remaining size, and I'm just gonna letter it C. And put everything up there. Volume label, you can put whatever you want to put. Like I said, it says it's C, but you can say so for volume label, I'm just gonna label it EX1, extended 1, So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna extend it some more. And now I should have plenty of space. Let's go in here and see. So now it says I have 2 drives. And the only reason I had it like, I got it like this is because this is where all my apps and stuff are. And this is where my Windows startup and everything like that is gonna be. EX1 is the added space. And as you guys can see, the added space should be just roughly about 3 terabytes because of course, this part was my first, the data from my first drive, which was almost 1 terabyte. And this, of course, you know, you got a little extra stuff you didn't add it to it. So I got basically 2.7 free space, 2.72 free space when it's all said and done. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like and how much space you would get. Again, it was a 4 terabyte drive and I already had 1 terabyte used up from my computer's hard drive that I copied. So I got a free space of 2.72, which I ain't mad at all. Now I can keep going and have some breathing room on my laptop. So it was that simple. I hope this video was useful for you. So that was how easy it is to upgrade your MSI GF63 from 1 terabyte to 4 terabytes. I think the computer goes up to 8 terabytes. And I did see a slot where I might end up going back and increasing my RAM too. Yeah, so I would do all of that before I ever get a new laptop because my laptop does just fine. And for anyone that's in the business of looking for a laptop, if you have a laptop that's already SSD and you just need more memory or more RAM, something like my MSI GF63 is easily upgradable, and I'm pretty sure most of the laptops out there are. So instead of going by a new laptop that would cost you thousands for that top of the line memory and RAM and all of that stuff, you can think about just getting the parts yourself and putting them in your laptop. Way, way, way cheaper. Especially if you like how your laptop works. I know my laptop. I love how my laptop works. The only problem I had with it was the space. Now I'm good, at least for a little while. So I hope this video was easy to follow. That was my first time upgrading my own SSD in that laptop. I've done it in gaming consoles, things like that, but it was my first time opening up that laptop and I saw how easy it was. I'm definitely gonna upgrade my RAM, and probably when I get my funds situated, I might even go back in and get myself 8 terabytes. Yeah, give myself the big boy. But again, I hope it was beneficial for you, easy to follow. Got questions, drop them in the comments. And as always, I appreciate you coming to check me out. Peace.